And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. They just get the play off. Now Prescott. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Now, the #1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though, and they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
So much for coming out throwing as it leads to an early 2nd down and long. Play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Dancing to his left. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Oh, got him. Dang. All right.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Winston. And he'll go underneath here to Elliott. And down he'll go at the 25. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath.
Only you could do that and get away with it, okay?
The punt team now as this one sent away. Harris returning.
Oh, no, you straight. I was talking about daughter.
Very good return. 18 yards. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. 35-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10.
I'm going to wake you up with cold water in your sleep.
Drive begins with a run by Geis, and they're going to stop.
I gotta get used to this.
Line of scrimmage, just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly,
there we go.
swarming the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. A play action fake. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Nobody over there.
It's going to be incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd down.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
Blitz coming. No.
On 3rd down, he'll drop the throw.
Yep.
And on the Cowboys side. Jalen Smith coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Waiting for it back deep, Antonio Callaway. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
12-yard line.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. 11 yards there, first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Winston now to throw on first down. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch.
That's touchdown.
Past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 16 yards there at a first down again.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now a shotgun handoff.
There we go. Get through that line. Let's go.
Losing yardage back at the 40. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. From the gun, Winston. He's going to find Gallup here complete.
Jesus. Can nobody tackle?
Yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
There we go.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
And And this one is right down Broadway. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal. So maybe now the mentality changes in this game, because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top. Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like you had green on that play. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that's going to be incomplete.
Covered. Okay.
Time, but it's going to be second down. Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. On the ground, it's Geis.
There we go. We'll take that.
Down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. 12 yards there and a first down. Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. On play action, they'll throw. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And now it's third down. And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big third down coming up. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He'll drop to throw. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And he'll get it out 40 to the 39. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down. He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it? Yeah, hoping he could break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it. Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he could scatter some bodies, unable to get it done. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line. Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense. Absolutely. He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse. And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone. Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle.
There we go.
This turns into
yes, sir.
He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. If you know the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. Oh. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Looking long for Thomas. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
See, come on, yo.
The intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
How we go through? Yo, come on, yo.
Here early, and now it's 4th down.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
At their own 29-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Need a pick or something, y'all. What's up?
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Working out of the gun, Winston. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
Good tackle.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. From the shotgun, it's Winston. This to Jarwin. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Jameis now on first down.
How, yo?
And it's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played with the analytics, there's going to be a lot more of going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be. And I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other, and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything to erase the good feeling they have right now by getting this late score in the half.
Brings Zerline to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout. An injured player. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And that'll make it 3rd down.
And 18.
They'll set up to throw. Flushed out right. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And Lutz's kick is good. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
The kickoff for Dallas.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Taken about 7 yards deep, and we will not see a run back here from Harris. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense.
It's about to be a long season, man.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
And he could have got loose. Come on now. That's what I'm saying.
Shy of the 40, they'll mark him down at the 39. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
All right.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Give me something. I'll take a truck. Give me 6.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. A throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Throw left side going to be taken in by Harris. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. And this is caught at the 8. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
I take it. Don't matter to me at this point.
I think this is against the Saints up front. That false start knocks him back behind.
Oh, this food right here. I like this.
1st and goal. Following the penalty, it's Geis. And the Saints are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Now back to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints have taken the lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Takes this about 5 yards deep.
If he got loose, I would broke this fucking controller.
As he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Give the tackle there to Keon Crossan.
It's now 2nd and 6.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
There you go.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Winston from the gun on third down. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Call that a gain of 38. A big march.
I shaded it down instead of up. Wide open.
Play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. For Pollard.
Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. That should have been a fumble right there.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now Winston. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
9 yards. First down, Cowboys.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Cowboys 10.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue.
Hey, let me pick the play. Come on, yo.
This one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Elliott. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They go to Elliott again. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
On 3rd down, Winston.
Wide the fuck open, yo.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out, and the Cowboys have retaken the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this is incomplete.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
At the 40-yard line.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Able to find Waller.
Yo, what?
And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Saints have retaken the lead. And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone. But he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Here's Pollard again. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and less than
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. To throw.
See, I knew it. I knew it. I just knew it was going to be a broken play. I knew it was going to be a broken play. I knew it.
It's a big play there on 3rd down. And even 40 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw.
Yes, sir.
Backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Oh, I know it goes against the grain here. It totally goes against it, but you've got to drop the ball in that situation. He makes a catch, but he loses yards and doesn't get out of bounds.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Here's Pollard.
Yes, sir.
Short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
I'm using my timeouts. Fuck it. I need to see what you're about to do.
Yep. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Breaks their line for the Cowboy field goal. A 41-yard.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So a big kick to get this back to even. Now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get it to overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you. But you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Oh, that
of course, tie game
is...
would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people would go ahead and play it safe here and get to overtime and try and win it there. But, you know, sitting up here in the booth,
take some gambles.
I say let's go for this thing, try and push it, and maybe catch the defense back on their heels a bit.
See if they do that. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Man, I got a chance.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. On play action, they'll throw. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Thomas the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
In the end zone. Coverage on the play by Trayvon Diggs.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Able to find Harris, complete. He will go out right near the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So it all rests now on the right leg of Will Lutz.
I'm not going to make this shit.
The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So it all rests now on the right leg of Will Lutz. This from 52, and this for the win.
I finally made it. Finally made it.
Gets it to go. And Bourbon Street, it'll be alive tonight. The Saints have won it. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.